last time you saw here with the old goat, well, got the exhaust manifolds on. It took a little longer than I expected. Now, today I'm going to try to finish the exhaust. If you watch my other videos or follow the channel, you know Saturdays I like to do exhaust videos. Different sounds from different mufflers on different vehicles. So, you probably are aware that part of this, I'm actually going to be testing other mufflers and that'll slow me down a little bit. But I already know and already bought the mufflers I want for this one, but I got a bunch to try, so I'm going to try them anyway. Also, I feel like I'm getting a little bit slower. I don't know if it's because of work, because it's summertime, or because I'm in my mid-30s and I get slower in my mid-30s. Or it could be a combination of all three. I don't know. But, go ahead, get started on the exhaust. Got my high torque mini starter, down pipes, H-pipe kit, mufflers, and the axle over pipes, and the Pontiac exhaust tip. So, got everything, should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and get everything up and going. I'm actually going to put the down pipes on, get the exhaust fitted up before I put the starter on, just so I know where the exhaust is, all that good stuff. I do got a couple new oil filters, different heights, just in case. So I'm already prepared for anything that happens. So, I'm going to get down pipes up, mock up the H-pipe, and go from there. So if you recall, I took the old exhaust off. The turn downs were just, they honestly just had 1-inch stitch on each side. One weld all the way around. Well, make sure that mistake doesn't happen here. When it's off like this, I'm going to go ahead and weld this part solid. Then do my muffler videos with my exhaust clamps. Then when it comes to the last muffler, I'll weld it all up. So the last muffler is one I already know I want, so I'm going to put on there. And then of course it will also have the axle over with some Pontiac exhaust tips. So let's start by welding this, and this is a new welder. Only got the tack with it so far. Finally retired the old one. And I need to play with settings on this and see where I need to be. So, might as well figure it out. So all the exhaust tests are done except for the last one. Didn't do as many mufflers as I wanted to originally. I just didn't feel like it. Got enough videos out of it though. Some of them were like duplicate mufflers I didn't test, such as let's say, the Cherry Bomb Salute and the Flowmaster Flow FX, which both are similar and they basically a copy of the MagnaFlow high performance with the straight through perforated design. No point in doing both those mufflers because they're basically the same. The weather's starting to change. Rained all day yesterday. The weather's been moving around like crazy, unpredictable. It's Arkansas. If you don't like the weather, stick around, it'll change. Obviously, different outfit, different day to finish this because ran into problems. I had to do some stuff under the hood. Went ahead and took care of all that. And yeah, now it's time to do the 3-inch axle over with the Flowmaster Super 44s. So I'm going to try to get those on there and all welded up, solid, all that good stuff. And I think it's going to be the best sounding. Obviously, I like the dual chamber on the first setup with the 2 1/4 pipe. Didn't sound bad, it ran fine. All the other mufflers really didn't sound that great except for the rumble mufflers. Those actually sounded pretty good on here with 2 1/2 inch. Now, at 2 1/2 inch with an H pipe, it's going to step up to 3 inch to the Super 44s, 3-inch axle overs with the exhaust tips. So it should sound really good. And the thing's running extremely well now too, after I took care of everything under the hood. So it's not going to be the fastest thing out there. I tried to get the clutch fan set up and I didn't feel like spending $160 for a fan. I got the clutch. Clutch is pretty cheap. The fan, on the other hand, fan blades are expensive. I thought I had some fan blades laying around and they didn't fit, so I got that steel fan on there that almost sounds like a supercharger when you get on it. You can hear it really whine. Now that I took care of the belts and got everything tight, you can really hear that fan going. So yeah, it's a drag on the motor. I may buy a new fan before the races, who knows. But so far, so good. Hopefully I can get this set up and go, so I'm gonna get to it. So now the fun part back here is that, you know, this is actually really a universal kit. So the axle over tubes are great. Like, I have no clearance issues. I got the mufflers tucked up a little bit. They could go up a little higher, but I think it's alright. Depending on how this comes out, I may bring it up. I got one more notch in the hanger to go up in the hole, so we'll see how that goes. But from the looks of it, I'm going to have to cut 2 cuts on this pipe in order to actually make it work. What it looks like, I'm going to take 1 inch off where this will go almost to the elbow, or the bend, and then I'm going to cut it off right here so that these will go right about somewhere right there. So that way it'll hang right on the car. But I only got one shot to make this cut. Might as well make it count, because finding 3-inch pipe around here with bends that aren't crinkled up like crazy at any of the parts stores is impossible. There it is. I got them, but the exhaust hangers that I got, I don't really care for how they're hanging. I'm gonna have to get a different set of exhaust hangers to get them kind of up a little bit more, because that's all I got on those hangers, and that's all the hangers I got right now. So I'm gonna have to make do with those now until I find some other hangers to use and actually get them up a little bit more, because those hangers are pushing them down from where I had them. Exhaust is done on the car. Take care of the rest of the stuff. Then it's time to take it to the track. Now while I was up under there, I noticed I'm definitely going to need new tires. I got plenty of tread left, but they're kind of old and starting to show their age, cracking. I'm not going to take the risk. Didn't want to put new tires on these rims because I wasn't going to use these rims anymore, but I'm going to put some tires on them before I go down there just to be safe. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thanks for watching.